everybody once again. Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our, at the moment it's is it a monthly or bi-monthly? So far we've done it fortnightly, have we not? Yeah. So yes, it's
every 2 weeks. Yeah.
So this is our fortnightly WMN talk series. And thank you. I see a few regulars who have been with us from day one. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being with us. Do spread the word. So we are still waiting for a few more people. Once again, those who have just come in, thank you very much and welcome to our WMN talk series. At the moment, we are doing it every 2 weeks. So make sure you follow us. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy Lim from Moda, thank you very much for being with us. I can't hear you, dear. Your mic is off.
Thank you. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Jimmy from Moda.
Jimmy is one of Malaysia's young top designers and also a committee with Moda. Moda is the Malaysian Official Designers Association, where I am the Vice President of Education and Training. So thank you, Jimmy, for being with us.
Thank you, Julia. Great to see you. And thank you for having me.
Nice to see you too. So we have Dr. Wan Julia. I need Dr. Wan, nanti kita tunggu semua orang masuk, then I will introduce you. Ya, kalau tidak, I introduce 10 kali hari ini. So we're waiting for a few more because we have actually about 70 registration. So yeah, so we're just waiting for a few more to come in. It is now 3:05. Maybe we'll wait for another 5 minutes and then we'll start the show. As I was saying, this is something that we do every fortnightly. Hopefully, we would like to do it on a weekly basis. Yeah. Nothing least, inshallah, we aim to do it more often because we have had feedback from everyone and say, oh, you know, why don't you do it weekly, do it more often? So inshallah, we're considering doing it more often. At the moment, it's by fortnightly, bi-monthly, fortnightly. So every 2 weeks, inshallah. So keep your eye out on all our posts and our notices. Thank you very much for all the gentlemen who have kindly come and join us. Everybody has been asking me, oh, can men join us? Yes, men are most welcome to come and join and support the women. That's what we need. We need the men to come and support the women. Okay, if you look at the chat group, or rather the chat box, Latin Liz has said for you to rename yourself, maybe tell us where you're from. It will be nice for us to know who you are. And if you like to, if you like to share your phone number, we can also WhatsApp you our upcoming events. There will be more coming out soon, more exciting events coming out soon. I see more and more people coming in, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Many people. And those of you who like to turn on your camera, please do so. It'll be nice to see all your beautiful faces. If not, make sure you turn on your camera at the end of the show because we're going to take a photo as usual. So make sure you're part of it, part of the lovely photo of all of us. Thank you so much once again for being with us, everyone. I see, wow, look at all these lovely people spending their Friday afternoon with us. Thank you very much. I'm going to acknowledge those who have their cameras on. Nur Hayati Karno, hi, welcome. Nora Muhammad Nur, welcome. Hi. Fatima Abdul Hamid, Assalamualaikum, hi. Encik Zaidun Muhammad, terima kasih. Rosmawati Muhammad, hello. We have Yang Mulia Tengku Rafida, thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Selvaraju, thank you very much for being with us. I'm just acknowledging everybody with their cameras on. Of course, we know Jimmy. So, Jimmy, are you operational? Is your boutique open already? Are you allowed to?
We are allowed to operate, but we decided to semi-operate because we don't want people to come in, too many people to come in. So it's only by appointment.
Right.
Yeah, with our clients that we trust. Because sometimes when we notice when people come in, they get so comfortable, they start chatting, they start to remove their masks. So
no.
we're trying to avoid that. So for now, we're just keeping it low key.
Right. Jimmy, if you don't mind just typing in the chat box for those of you who would like to make an appointment and come and have a look at Jimmy's beautiful creations. He is in Publica. If you'd like to put your address there, your boutique address.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Jimmy also does custom made. We have, again, I'm acknowledging those with their cameras on. Puan Norlia Saad, Assalamualaikum, selamat datang. Puan Suhaila Yasin, selamat datang, welcome. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
So we have 1 more minute. It's 3:09. I think we'll start at 3:10. Yeah, Datinis? Boleh ya? Yeah, itu dia. Jimmy Lim has put the address of his boutique. Ladies and gentlemen, he is in Publica. He also does custom made, or rather custom outfits. I have some of his outfits, obviously.
And shoes. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Julia for doing this talk, because my mother is a frontliner as well, so it will be interesting to hear from doctor's experience.
Oh, good! Wow, Jimmy, please send your mom our regards and our gratefulness for being out there and helping everyone. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. We have ladies and gentlemen with us today. Shall I say hello and good afternoon again for those of you who have just joined us. Terima kasih banyak-banyak kerana bersama-sama kami pada petang ni. So bersama-sama kita pada petang ni kita ada Dr. Wan Julia Sham Dato Arifin, who is a certified anti-aging and regenerative medicine physician for the past 30 years. She is also a certified trichologist and the founder and vice president of PERDIM, which is Pertubuhan Doktor Islam Malaysia. Now, my first question to you is, why is an anti-aging and trichologist specialist talking about COVID? Tell me.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum and afternoon everybody. Thank you to Adla and Rahat inviting me to talk today about COVID, post-COVID. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Why you ask me why I'm here? Because I think post-COVID or COVID disease is so much related to what my passion for the last 30 years. Because when I go seriously into anti-aging medicine, and at the end of the 20 years of learning about it, and when COVID comes, so it really challenged my knowledge. Because whatever the disease that we have now will make our body aging faster. So if I'm more interested to how to reverse the aging process, at the same time reverse the disease. That is what I think is why I'm here. The message is very important.
Okay, tell us a bit. I mean, I have a list of questions, but now you've got me, very excited about this. Why do you say that COVID actually ages us? Why is that so?
Because COVID is a disease that involves in inflammations. It's inflamed. It's inflammation inflammation disease. So when it causes inflammation to your body, so it will make our cells become big and sick. So if we treat the patient, post-COVID patient holistically, so we are not just talking about giving drugs, talking about how to change your lifestyle, whatever, eat properly, but it's more than that. Because this disease involves so many systems. Okay. Once they go in, it will affect your immune system. So the immune system is so important for us to look seriously how to improve the immune system. with the immune system, which involve the red blood cells, involve the white blood cells. In this disease, post-COVID or post-COVID, I think everybody knows what is COVID, acute COVID and post-COVID. When you have the symptoms of COVID after you had been diagnosed as COVID after 4 weeks or 12 weeks, so you are considered having post-COVID. So how to treat this post-COVID? Because this post-COVID will affect your mentally, your physically, your emotion, your psychology, everything. So I think we Malaysians should understand how, as a caregiver or the patient itself, how you want to take care of yourself. Because this disease is so complex. It's a deadly virus, and it will be there. We don't know when they're going off. Only even with vaccinations, we are not sure whether your body can have effect on the vaccination or not, because everything depends on your immune system. So for me, immune system is about the red blood cells and the white blood cells. The red blood cells, that's why when you have COVID, whatever, you need to have the blood test. The blood test will tell you how much the virus already affect your system, whether it's still active or not. You need to see we need to take the inflammation markers from the blood. So the red blood cells, what the function of red blood cells and the white blood cells. So the red blood cell just carry oxygen and carbon dioxide in and out. And at the same time, with the red blood cells, the white blood cells work together as a system. So to produce antibody to fight for invaders or foreign body to our bodies, like the virus, cancer cells, microbial, whatever, is been managed by the white blood cell. If your white blood cells is not strong, you can't produce antibody. You can't produce these soldiers to take care of your health. You have to fight for the virus. So for me, how to improve the system? You must go back to the root. The root cause of the disease is the virus. They make the cells, and you have to strengthen your cells. We have 100 trillions of cells. So these cells will keep renewing, regenerate, and become normal or abnormal. So when we look at the patient holistically and tackle the problems from the root, from the head to toe, so we hope that there will be your symptoms of post-COVID will go off earlier, or whatever you cure or whatever lah. So I think for me is the post-COVID symptom is from the head to toe. You have hair loss problem. So I say why it's important. Yes, it's important because one of the symptoms of post-COVID or long COVID is hair loss. Then you go to your brain, your skin. You can have eczema to your skin. Your skin might be very itchy because they can have effect on allergy. If you have symptom of allergy before you have the COVID, you will get exaggerated by these symptoms. Like asthma is something to do with allergy. So patient who have asthma will have bad severe COVID. Or when these the recent studies in US, now the latest one is research about around 2 million COVID patients. 90% of these COVID patients without any symptoms will have post-COVID without symptoms.
Wow.
You stay at home in Malaysia, wherever, if you are COVID-1, COVID-2, you stay at home. Whether you have symptoms or not symptoms, you stay at home for 10 days. After that, you're off the quarantine time. But the latest one is they say 19% of this asymptomatic will have post-COVID symptoms.
Wow.
So if these patients are lady are more susceptible to the post-COVID. Female.
Why?
Female is so complex because they have hormones.
Right.
They have a lot of hormones. Women are strong emotions. Kalau Melayu cakap, lebih 9 tu nafsu, 1 yakah. Kan? So because this COVID will go straight to your brain. Wherever there's a vessels, they will go. They will attack. Mana dalam badan kita yang tak ada vessels, blood vessels, semua ada kan?
Yeah.
So they will reach. They will reach all this our system. What are the important thing that can fight? Your immune system. what you drink, what you eat, what you breathe in, the quality of air you breathe in, the food that you eat, then the water you drink. 70% of our bodies is water. So if most of these patients, I think, even dekat hospital, they can't drink. They don't like to drink. Now we have to drink this water, plain water, 2.5 liter, not soda water. No soda water during COVID. After COVID, no soda water, no sugar. So the food we eat we have to adjust, change your lifestyle. We need to change your lifestyle before COVID or after COVID. People who have good lifestyle, who are healthy, who is no diseases. Like if people have disease, they were in the different category. You know, COVID with comorbidities. It means that if you have COVID with comorbidities like hypertension, diabetes, cancer, autoimmune disease, SLE, whatever, hormone imbalance, thyroid, hypothyroid, it will get getting worse. That's why this patient will end up with severe COVID, whether they end up with the ICU or in the hospital. Wow. The problem is what we want to do with these patients, because the symptoms are everywhere. Joint pain, headache, malaise, lethargic, malas. Kata you malas, dia nampak dia dah elok dah. Nampak dah berjalan, apa tak nak masak, apa tak nak. Dia tak nak cakap dengan orang because they are so, they desocialize themselves. They are so depressed, anxiety. Because everybody...
So so that means COVID does affect people severely in terms of their mental health.
Yes.
And it does cause depression no matter what.
Yes.
Wow, so, I didn't realize when you said dia tak nak cakap dengan orang, I didn't realize that.
So it's not something they want to make up in your brain ke apa. It's a disease. And when it's a disease, I'm worried because these people, young people, we already have more than 1 million Malaysians, more than 1 million patient, having COVID, you know. And how many percent will have post-COVID? Whether they can recover in short term or long term, we're not sure. More than 30 to 35 to 40%. Can you imagine? What the effect the economy, affect the relationship, affect the quality of life? So we people yang sihat ni should understand them.
Right. Thank you. This is one thing. Thank you very much for saying that depression is a disease. Ladies and gentlemen, depression is a disease. There are some people, Dr. Julia, bila orang kata, I depressed ke apa, setengah orang cakap, alah, ambil wuduk lah, pergi semayang, it's got nothing to do with faith. Right?
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with faith, because I was diagnosed with PTSD, after I had a life-changing experience. And some people don't understand that, and thank you so much for saying that, PTSD, depression is a disease. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, when it's a disease, where you should go? Where should you see a psychiatrist? We have not enough psychiatrists to handle this. So your primary care doctors should take this responsibility, because our psychiatrist is not enough to take care of more than 400 to half a million patients that will have post-COVID. So for me, spiritual healing is so important to treat this. It's part of the spiritual healings treatment that go into this depression, anxiety. But I'm most scared because these people who is having a depression, anxiety, they are desocialized and they are spending more time with the computers. The computers, handphones, everything, all the gadgets. And the side effect of this gadget are FEMF, electromagnetic wave, which is also detrimental to our cells. The cells, we have 100 trillion cells, affect the energy level because this is electrical.
Right. So it makes it worse.
It worse, yes.
Oh, wow.
That, I don't know, from my reading, from my education of anti-aging, rejuvenation medicine, and functional medicine, we really talk about this. Everybody have the handphone, and now in the house, students, using the handphone, the pet, can you imagine how much energy inside the house?
Right.
I'm
Right.
scared of that because we never touched about that yet. But to be healthy, it's not about seeing a doctor. It's not enough seeing a doctor or take so many blood tests, investigations, but we need to see all these things as a whole. What's the root cause? And whatever precipitating factors that contribute to the disease need to be shut off, okay, to remove. Because these people...
But right now, as you know, computers, handphones, iPads, whatever, that is the main source of information and entertainment. You know,
Yeah.
kalau dia nak cari pasal sakit ke penyakit ke, dia tengok situ juga.
Yeah.
Dia nak dengar lagu, dia tengok situ juga. Dia nak tengok filem pun dia tengok situ juga. So it's just, you know, so how can we not?
We need to control. The control. There must be a time.
Right.
You need time to sleep, time to eat. You
Right.
need to adjust your lifestyle too, so that you need to. Life is about so many things, not only one thing.
Right.
Life is about so many things.
Right.
So for me, your food contribute a lot to your brain. Your brain will tell you good things, make decision better. If your food is not good, your water is not good, what else you want to how else you want to eat? Because what you eat today is going to tell you how you want to live for tomorrow. For me, food diet is so very, very important, because when I treat patients, I know now during the COVID, we just do telemedicine for the COVID patients. I always stress, what is your food? What food you take? Dia betul, ada makan durian.
COVID ada makan durian ke?
Kesian juga kalau tak. That one of the patient makan durian, even diagnosed COVID. And maybe he's an old man, maybe my last taste of durian, we don't know.
Right.
Because 88 years old, 70 years old COVID patients, they want to eat whatever, because the risk for them to go into Cat 5 is so high. So
right.
But for me, the families who are taking care, or the institute who are taking care of this COVID patient must stress on food, diet, water. But I don't think they are into that category lah. So most of the patients end up with hospitals, or patients don't want to go to hospital because they went to hospital, they cannot take what they like. They cannot see anybody. So now the rate of the hospital rate now, admission is very, very low, because most of the patients, aging patients, mostly like to stay at home.
Yeah.
Not in that patient, yeah. Right in their body, because they choose to be at home.
Right, right. So, okay, tell us about this. Tell us about the diet, the food, the water. What kind of let's start with food. What kind of food can we eat and we should?
Okay, the food, there's so many diet, there's so many diet, ketogenic diet, whatever diet, people are so engulfed into this ketogenic diet. But ketogenic diet, with the studies recently in America, they did a research. The best diet is the whole plant diet. Whole plant diet. Plant-based diet, 100% plant-based.
Okay, 100%
plant-based. From the plant, yeah. 100%. It's okay for you to take this plant diet when you are sick, because it will cepatkan lagi urusan untuk kita sihat. Because the important thing is, when you diagnose COVID or before you have COVID, this is the most important factors that whether you will go into severe COVID or not. Besides you taking vaccinations, vaccinations, there's good things about it, bad things about some people, but there's more about good thing about it. So I'm not talking about vaccination, but the food is so important. Okay, plant-based food everything is plant-based. You can take carbohydrate pun ada situ, water pun ada situ, less sugar. Is not refined sugar, So fibers ada sana, because it's so important, because most of these COVID patients, they start loss of appetite. So you need to make it into, the gut is not healthy, they can absorb. So you must make the food into soft diet food, macam soup banyak.
Right.
Take more food because the patient have diarrhea, have constipations, after post-COVID, they have different symptoms. The gut will be affected because when the virus come in, the doctors, whatever we put in a lot of medicine, especially patient in the hospital, antibody, antivirus, segala masuk. So our gut microbiome will be affected. So that's why we have problems. Because when if you learn about microbiome, so how important microbiome in our gut is related to the brain. If you disturb this normal flora of your body, it will affect your brain. That's why after COVID, after patient is a Cat 5, even if they survive, they have problems, a lot of problems on mental, behavior, mood swing. But father you mula-mula baik, lepas keluar dah garang pula. And everybody, buat dia kata, tak elok mati, tak mati pula. Because this suddenly become abnormal behavior.
Right.
If they have the post-COVID, and how many percent of the people at Cat 4 or Cat 5 will have post-COVID? More than 45-50% chance for them to go into post-COVID.
Wow.
Is the problems not end. Once you have quarantine tu 14 hari tu dah habis, okay, then if you are not well, that sometimes you are not well, but sometimes you act macam you sihat je lah. You sebab you nak kerja.
Yeah. And people say that, you have to snap out of it. You have to be, move on, that kind of
move on,
yeah, that's what they always say.
Senang cakap lah, tapi dah kena. Kalau siapa kena, dia tahulah. Jadi apa-apa pun jangan tinggalkan, jangan cari doktor, jangan beli ubat kat farmasi, jangan Google, because even doctors have to learn. Because the protocols, the medicine, there's no single medicine for post-COVID. You need to combine. If you have mental problem, they give you anti-anxiety. Ubat tidur, tak boleh tidur, bagi ubat tidur. Actually, if you ask me as an anti-aging physician, what I always tell my patients, how is your sleep? You must sleep healthily. Gelap, bilik gelap. Kalau tak tidur, boleh ambil melatonin. Kalau nak tidur, jangan nak makan. Makan 3-4 jam sebelum tidur, makan, tutup lampu.
Okay. Yang tu kena ulang semula. Kalau nak tidur, jangan makan.
Jangan makan. 4 jam, 3 jam.
Okay. So 3 to 4 hours before you sleep,
you can drink. You can drink, but not eat.
Okay.
You have to have puasa, macam kata intermittent fasting. So you have to stop eating after maghrib, jangan makan. Bangun pagi, lepas ke 8 pagi baru makan, about 12 to 14 to 6 hours fasting. Jadi you tak rasa lah you dapat intermittent fasting lah. So during that time, at night, your body can repair. But during daytime, you eat, but you eat correctly. Food that is good for sick people. Kadang-kadang kalau you dah baik, I'm not sick anymore, I don't have to be like a sick people. COVID is dekat pintu, dah masuk rumah lah COVID tu. COVID tu dah masuk rumah you dah. Dia nak pergi mana-mana. And virus is not easy to kill. Dia tak mati. Dia dormant je.
See, this is what people need to know. It's not gone. It's dormant. Dia tidur.
Dia tidur tu pasal dia boleh bangun balik. Lepas 14 hari ke sebulan, 14 bulan ke, 12 minggu ke, sampai seperti ada. Sebab you are not taking care of your health. Siapa salah sekarang?
Jangan tengok apa cerita.
Nak salah siapa sekarang ni? Oh, I have lost her. Okay. So, okay, just now you were saying, okay, plant-based food. What else can...
Water.
Okay, talk to us about water.
Okay.
Tell us about water.
Why water is so important, but not many people discuss about it.
Okay.
I'm so fortunate. I learned water from different physicians from overseas, not Malaysian doctor yang ajar I guna water. Even our curriculum, medical curriculum tak ajar water. Dia tahu nak bagi water drip. Masuk hospital kalau collapse masuk drip. Okay lah, drip. Okay. But we need drink plain water, structured water. Why I concerned about structured water? Because structured water have energy. Not because I need water.
What is
You have to
structured
understand
water?
what is structured water.
Okay.
A structured water is a structured water is a water that is crystal. When you look into the electron microscope, they look like air zam-zam, crystallized.
Okay.
They can hold oxygens better. But we know that our water is from the tap. They put inside the water to fluoride lah, chlorine to make it to kill the bacteria. But the molecule is already been distorted. So when it goes into the body, the cells tak boleh recognize. Ni water ke, water merong ke, water dah sumbing-sumbing. You know, so they can't go in and detox, and you are dehydrated. That's why some people drink. I think I've been drinking water, tapi I still having headache because the water is not going straight to the brain, because the water is not a quality water. It's different when you talk about water, alkaline water, acidic water is different. If you drink a acidic water, alkaline water, the structure is still berot-berot, they can't go in.
Okay, so kita tak dapat. Okay, contoh lah ya. Now we cannot get air zam-zam. So what water do you recommend di Malaysia ni nak minum air apa?
There's so many water outside, hydrogen water lah, whatever water. Even I tengok peniaga-wati members ada juga ada water, Marvel water. There's so many water. But I drink. But there's so many outside there. The technology that tell you, advise you how to look into how I can get a structured water.
Okay.
You know,
So, macam
because my
lah.
promote anything kan. For me, I have Kangen water. I have biodiesel water, which I know I need energy. Because most of these people lack of energy. So if you cannot produce your energy, kalau lah macam kereta you tak ada bateri dah mati kan, dia masuk bateri mana? Dia ambil bateri pinjam dari luar kan, kereta tu on kan. Same thing. What's different about our body? If our body is so weak, can we get energy from the environment?
Right.
Let's go into a quantum energy medicine, which is not in the books of our medical conventional. I'm out of the conventional medicine. You know, I'm holistic, integrative.
Right.
So it's different. The way I treat my patient is totally different.
Wow.
You know, this is where we need to go back. What is the root? Where are we? Who are we? We are from. Kalau kita Islam, kita dari tanah. Tanah perlukan apa? Dia dicurahkan air hujan. They need water.
Right.
Betul tak?
Right.
Tanah yang kering kentang, nobody will stay there. Unless situ ada minyak lah. Stay jugalah nak gali minyak kan. And another one is, beside the plant, the studies also mentioned that this our cell, immune system, tak boleh kerja dengan apa ni, darah yang banyak lemak. They need cells. They can't produce good antibody if you eat so much of fats. Now, if you tak makan carbohydrate, you know, you tak makan sayuran, you makan apa? You makan daging, steak, cheese, apa benda semua, coffee pun nak taruh lemak, you know, during this time, you need to really smart to choose your food. Betul tak? So, jadi kalau yang amalkan ketogenic diet tu masa COVID ni, tak payah diet. Once you have COVID, you might lose your weight. If you might lose your weight, and why would you want to worry about this? No more. And you can see, you can see now, if people who are so enthusiastic of sports, many sports person kan dekat Amerika, yang gym, they overstrain.
Right.
You know, they work out very hard before COVID. Dia orang kena lah. Dia kena severe COVID lah. Dia make dia akan mudah kena post COVID juga. Sebab overdo, when you overstrain, overdo anything about your body, kan? Walaupun you nampak cantik, kurus, apa, you are not strong. Be careful.
Oh, so that means, I mean, like, I have a friend who works out every day, like literally, pagi, petang, siang, malam. I mean, kalau he's not at the gym, he's exercising at home, and dia tak pernah tak exercise. You mean even when you over exercise, you are susceptible to To COVID?
To the disease, yes. Because why? When you breathe, even you do exercise, whatever, if you do terlalu kuat, terlalu banyak, ataupun your body exhausted, and you produce free radicals. What is free radicals? People are even when we have disease COVID, we produce a lot of free radicals, and we need to neutralize these free radicals because these free radicals is detrimental to our cell. Free radicals been neutralized by antioxidants. So I've been these people, yang recover from COVID, they need to look into the nutritional aspect, nutrients, minerals, antioxidants. They must take. If tak ada duit, makan sayur je lah. Kalau sayur buah-buahan banyak sangat. Tapi ialah 1 kilo limau tak sama dengan 1 pil vitamin C tu. Kan, betul tak?
Penuh lah nak makan 1 kilo limau.
Kan? Jadi, tapi kalau sebab COVID ni tak kena orang kaya kau miskin. Orang kaya boleh jadi miskin. Bila hospital meningkat sampai 100,000 orang, jadi everybody become jadi macam orang sederhana, middle class semua. So nak makan yang biasa-biasa lah. Mengapa Allah jadi mana kita pun tak tahu kan. Tapi this is what you need to have, the antioxidants, you need to have the minerals. Betulkan balik kau tak pernah makan vitamin, makanlah vitamin. Tak suka makan sayur, paksa anak-anak makan sayur, paksa minum air. Then do a little bit of exercise. Orang yang post COVID, they need to move. Walaupun dia letih, tapi dia kena bergerak juga. Walaupun letih, dia kena bergerak, kena buat aktiviti. If not, dia tak boleh dia tak sampai adaptation. So dia kena, kalau dia susah nafas dia kena jalan. Kalau tangga tu 5 tangga dah penat, duduk. Esok pagi 7 tangga, naik tangga, exercise macam tu. Tak boleh paksa sebab they have this COVID virus ni, dia ni lain sikit. Memang cerdik pada kita lah. Jadi kita kena cerdik pada dia lah. You know, they attack everywhere, everything.
Right.
So, and kebanyakan orang yang saya nak tanya, orang yang lepas operation, after discharge from the hospital, ICU, so most of them, doctors give them a lot of steroids, a high dose of steroids. You know, you all tahu tak, most of the virus sickness before this, we can't give steroids. If you give, the condition become worse. But for Delta, for this virus, COVID virus, we need to give steroids. High dose of steroids. Terbalik.
Wow.
No, terbalik. So everything banyak terbalik. So that's why everybody in the whole world jadi pening, or the scientists pening. Because the virus, when the mutations tu, dia lagi banyak infectious, tapi taklah sebut sangat. That's why the vaccinations have role in this post-COVID. Sebab if you have a post-COVID symptoms, you might need to get the vaccine, you know, because this vaccine might help some people, that it helps to get rid of the symptoms of post-COVID. So, but not for everybody, yeah. So everybody are different. So you cannot treat everybody is the same. Macam dulu kalau kita bagi ubat darah tinggi, 1 pil tu untuk semua orang. Semua sesuai untuk semua orang. Kalau tak sesuai, dia bukan you tak sesuai. Bukan ubat tu tak sesuai ke you yang tak sesuai. Dia tukar you ubat. It's different. It's a personal life.
So post COVID ni, Dr. Wan, can we say post COVID is almost the same as PTSD juga?
PTSD is part of the post COVID. If you have COVID, you ada post traumatic syndrome tu, stress syndrome tu, it will worse. Luckily tak kena COVID.
Wow.
But if you have this syndrome ni, stress syndrome ni, you are susceptible to COVID.
Wow.
If you tak jaga, that's why your vaccinations have to come in, your SOP of COVID kena have to come in, distance semua kena, sebab you already have a existing disease. Satu disease pun you tak boleh tahan, kan?
Yeah.
Dan bayangkan orang yang post COVID dapat semua disease, head to toe kebanyakan ni.
So it will cause, like we said, okay, it causes a lot of things, but it will also cause depression and stuff like that. So all this, like you said, the food, the diet, the water and everything, that will help, right?
Yeah.
That can help, right?
Yeah, because that is asas segala-segalanya.
Okay. So kita dah ada banyak soalan ni sekejap
Yeah.
sebelum kita baca soalan orang, saya nak baca soalan yang saya dah diberi tapi sebelum tu, tell me something about long COVID because the first time I heard about long COVID was when I was watching BBC News and there were these children who suffer from long COVID. Maknanya like this family, there's 5 children in that family. And mak bapak dia semua tak kena, anak-anak dia saja yang kena, and these 5 children have had COVID for 8 months. You know, and I can see them. They bukanlah nampak macam dia orang sakit, kurus kering ke apa tak, but they don't have that joy of children, you know, the joy of children. So you mentioned long COVID ni. Long COVID ni macam mana cerita dia, Dr. Wan?
Yeah, ni. That's why the definitions of COVID, post-COVID, long COVID. Sebenarnya, when you have that disease within your, once your first symptoms or your first PCR test positive, until within 1 month you are acute COVID, you're having COVID. Between the 4th week 4 sebulan tu, sebulan hingga ke 12 weeks, dia nama dia, they call it long COVID. After 12 week, if they have the symptom of the COVID, we call it post COVID now. Because dia tukar nama setiap apa bulan, dia tukar nama. Still nama tak establish lagi.
So post COVID ni maknanya you still have it then?
Yes, you have still got symptoms, but not the virus. You are not infectious.
Okay.
But you have the symptom with you, lingering most of on and off, and demam sikit, then have joint pain. Before this, you don't have joint pain. Or now the research yang dah dapat, these people who have COVID might have the right increase of their cholesterol levels, pressure.
Wow.
Before this, they don't have pressure. Before this, they have high cholesterol. Why? We don't know.
Sampai macam tu sekali, sampai it can actually give you high cholesterol.
Yes, you can have high pressure. Why suddenly I have pressure? Why suddenly I have? This is the latest research. They found out, and women are more affected by compared to men. And if the boy is affected, they have this special characteristics. Yang ada gerakan yang apa tu kan? They have that. They don't know why and how to treat this. So you need to go to few specialists to treat you.
Including Dr. Wan Julia. Including Dr. Wan Julia.
Yeah,
so okay, wow, I have like 1,000 questions to ask you, but okay, so when just now, like we say, you specialize in anti-aging and regenerative and and trichology. So all this will affect you if you are a post-COVID patient.
Yes.
So hair loss, your skin deteriorates and all that.
Because when if you've been hit by this virus, make you sick. You tell me, any of the sick people look younger?
Of course not.
No.
Wow.
They look dehydrated. Their face looks so moody, whatever. So we need to look into this seriously as a parents. If your child, we don't know your child, your daughters, please listen to them. Because banyak parents kata, alah, you ni ngada-ngada je. Ngada-ngada. I suruh you belajar, tak nak belajar. You tengok you asyik tak tidur, you tengok handphone, you tengok apa. Sebenarnya dia orang tak boleh tidur. Dia orang tak boleh, be empathy, because we don't know what they feel. Itu je I minta, because sometimes we as doctors, we talk more to the patients, especially the youngsters, because but they can't talk to the parents.
Yes.
Because the parents don't want to listen to them. If you ask me, I also a parent, I also a grandmother. I learned about how to be healthy, how to look young, how to, I spend money for educations, for exams, whatever young new technology, I will take it. I can't reject, because the future world is not about drugs. It's about your immune system. your wellness. That's why wellness is going to be the future. Wellness, everybody are talking about wellness. What is wellness? I know wellness is more than, you can fight the disease if you are well.
Mentally and physically.
Mentally, everything, head to toe. If you, so this is so important. I minta sangat sebab, and you please don't have in your heart to be kedekut to yourself. Banyak orang kedekut untuk diri dia tak kedekut untuk diri orang. And this is a disease yang boleh, maybe your daughter is not like your daughter anymore, your husband is not like your husband anymore, your wife is not like your wife anymore. Mungkin dia nak pergi dapur, dah lupa nak buat kek lepas kena COVID.
Kan, tiba-tiba.
Betul kat tengok boleh kahwin lagi ke, tengok isteri cantik tapi tak macam isteri dah lain macam nak cari lah. Dia fikir macam-macam lah. Bagi saya kan, poligami semua ni kena slow down lah masa COVID ni, sebab we don't know women will be affected more because the period will be irregular.
Oh really? I mean, when you have COVID, your period is irregular?
It can be irregular because you hit your hormones, especially your thyroid.
Wow. Okay.
This is where, if you are not looking into the hormones balance, you are not looking into all these important mechanisms that we need, chemistry that we need in the body to work well. We just worried about simple thing, what drugs to take, what vaccination to take. For me, it's not my way looking into this COVID pandemic.
Right.
That's if you ask me, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Any
All right.
question?
So now it's 3:51. So I'm going to see a question. Boleh saya tahu tak, Doktor, beza kalau ambil vaksin sebelum COVID dengan vaksin after COVID? That's the first question.
Okay, vaksin vaksin sensitif, ramai ada anti-vaksin sebab apa. Kalau kita ambil vaksin sebelum kita kena COVID, something is good because body kita dah kenal dah virus. Kita ambil vaksin tu, dalam masa 3 minggu kita dah build up our immune system, antibody. But then after that we get second dose. The second dose will give full antibody productions. Then kalau misalnya dalam perjalanan tu kita kena COVID, so it depends kita punya standard level of immune system lah. Kalau immune system kita lepas memang 40% daripada yang baik, ataupun then you will have you can get breakthrough infection of the COVID walaupun dah kena vaksin pertama. Jadi kalau yang you ambil vaksin selepas you kena COVID, the study said yes, it's better sebab you boost back your antibody. Now yesterday Kementerian Kesihatan, Menteri kata the people who died or lepas vaksin kena COVID is 0.009% compared to yang hidup. Yang hidup tu pun berapa persen nak kena post COVID. So mana-mana pun kita pun teruk lah. So there's no promise. There's no promise. You vaccine, you takkan dapat COVID. There's no. The percentage or risk of you to get COVID after vaccination is the same if you are not vaccinated. Tapi if you are not vaccinated, you kena COVID, you might end up with severe COVID. Whether you have hospitalizations or not, this is the difference. That's what whatever you have to do something for yourself.
Faham? Okay. Second question. How about the variant discovered in Colombia? Apparently, it is stronger than Delta.
Yeah, it's not. Itu pasal tak payah pergi South Africa, dia panggil Lambda. Lambda virus.
Lambda pula tu, I kata, I told my children. Dia
Lambda.
Dia nak lambada, nak menari-nari lah pula. Okay.
So it's the more the variants, the more infectious.
Right.
More infection maknanya the numbers of people who get infected will be more, but the severity might be less. Macam lah, you mula kita dapat virus yang mula-mula tu alpha virus kan, Wuhan virus tu. So dia mutit-mutit dia jadi Delta. Jadi Delta dia MU now. So the infectious capacity to get infected will be more, but the numbers will be high lah. The numbers people kalau you test dah banyak, tapi hospitalization will be less. And if you kena Delta ni ataupun MU, kalau you ada comorbidity, you're not sure lah. Because something they hit the immune system. And people who are vaccinated will be more stronger lah, hopefully lah. Because of the antibody kita dah boleh lawan, dah kenal.
Right.
Hopefully lah, because now in Israel pun, people are vaccinated. 90% of people vaccinated in Israel pun, they still have high emission of virus infected. Kan, data.
Yeah.
This we don't know, everybody don't know what's going to happen. Macam kita naik kereta lah. Naik kereta, naik truck, jalan pun nak buat. Kita mesti duduk dalam kereta tu, kotak kita tak ke mana-mana. We have to bear with the jalan yang nak buat. Puluh kan? Betul tak? Lebih kurang macam tu lah.
Faham. Tinggi tak percentage orang yang pernah kena COVID akan terkena jangkitan sekali lagi?
Depends. Boleh, dia tak tinggi ya. Dia tak setinggi orang yang ada vaksin, untuk dia dapat breakthrough tak ramai. Dan kalau dia dapat reinfection pun, dia mungkin tak severe. And maybe because you want that severe, that we can prevent them from the long COVID or post COVID too.
Right.
Itu yang saya faham. Sebab different people are different lah. Jadi kalau you tua, you have high risk lah.
Right.
Kalau kita yang umur 50, 65, 60 ke atas ni, jaga-jagalah. Kan too much of vaccine pun tak boleh juga, because your body might not can even produce antibody.
Right.
Because the cell of your body depends on your age juga.
Right.
When you age, our workshop ni dah nak close down dah.
Factory dah nak tutup ya.
Factory nak tutup. So what do you expect? Boleh lah tambah-tambah nak renovate di sini sangat sini, tapi nak renovate sampai mana pun.
Right.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
But there's a future, is about future of anti-aging medicine is going. Even you can live 120 without disease. That's what we expect.
We're all going to go to your clinic from now on. So you keep us young and strong and healthy. Okay, we have somebody who has post-COVID here with us, if I'm not mistaken. Wan Hayati, can you turn your microphone on?
Hi, Juita.
Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
So, how long ago were you infected?
Okay, now dah masuk I punya bulan keempat.
Bulan yang keempat?
Keempat, yes.
Okay. So, what have you been experiencing since?
Okay, it's just like what did just Dr. Julia mentioned. It's all happened to me. Rambut gugur. Kadang-kadang you tengok macam you terasa, I ni kena cancer ke apa ni kan?
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. Sebab dia terlalu banyak. Sampai you kadang-kadang you panic. Kalau I wash my hair, I really panic. I really panic. And then on top of that, yang masalahnya sekarang, I stay dalam rawatan susulan. Yeah, I have to do my OT, doctor. I have to do my OT. Yeah. Because you know why? I punya motor halus is not strong lagi dah. Right? I tak boleh nak pegang. Kalau I pegang barang, dia boleh jatuh without I'm realizing benda tu. Dia jatuh macam tu je. Yeah. So, doktor kata I kena straighten I punya tu. And then banyak juga apa yang you cakap tu memang it's true. I juga mengalami anxiety. Sampai sekarang I tak boleh dengar ambulance.
Oh no.
Yeah. I tak boleh dengar ambulance, I tak boleh masuk hospital. Even last Tuesday, I ada appointment dengan Dr. Pakar di HDA Kuantan. Bila I masuk aja, I nampak aja tempat I tu, I just like macam, I dah macam, I punya jantung laju, I punya pernafasan lagi laju. Yeah. So, I tak boleh nampak hospital dan I tak boleh dengar cerita pasal COVID ni. I rasa macam, tapi that's why I kata somehow rather you kena lawan, you kena belajar untuk ini. Kalau tidak, it will be like forever with you. Macam I remember masa I lepas keluar daripada ICU, I ditidurkan for 5 days, doktor. I ditidurkan.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I duduk and then di ICU sahaja I lebih pada 10 hari dan duduk di hospital almost a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bila I duduk kat situ, of course I really berterima kasih kepada all the frontliners. I have the psychiatrist with me, the physio doctor with me, and then doktor pakar yang busuk. Because first thing bila I terjaga, bila I disedarkan, I bersyukur that I masih hidup lah. bila dah kata I boleh nampak semua dia, I kata oh thank God I masih ada lagi Allah pinjamkan nyawa tu pada I. So bila sebab the first bila I was admitted doktor, I punya oksigen is dah di bawah paras 50%. Yeah, so automatically masa ketika itu bila I punya tu the first doktor bagi tahu I that dia kena buat prosedur tidurkan I. Tapi masa tu because kita tidak tahu pasal COVID, kita tidak we got any awareness about this, so kita jadi macam takut bila tidur. Padahal yang worstnya I dengan my husband, kami berdua sama-sama kena.
Wow. What's
Yeah.
your husband?
Yeah.
How's your husband?
My husband alhamdulillah now we are sama-sama walaupun kami dalam keadaan sekarang ni pulih, still kami dalam rawatan susulan. Alhamdulillah. So
Both of you Cat 5, is it? Both
yes,
of you in the ICU.
yes, it's Cat 5.
How many children you have? Kalau tanya boleh? Anak-anak siapa yang urus you dekat rumah sekarang? Your children or you both of you?
Yeah. I have my children with me now. Diorang datang uruskan kami lah untuk for timing ni. And itulah bila I sedar, first thing I tengok doktor buat just to recall back my memory, because dia kata I was twice doktor. I punya pada I ditidurkan juga pada hari yang ketiga pukul 4 pagi I dimaklumkan that my oxygen also drop. So doktor kata I dah diambang maut 2 kali. Jadi dia kata I tak macam tu lah. That's why lah. Lepas tu bila I bangun, that's why diorang buat banyak test on me so that dia nak memastikan all I punya organ dalaman tu still in function. And in fact until now pun I masih lagi terpaksa melalui beberapa test so that dia nak memastikannya I, walaupun macam I have to accept that I tidak akan pulih 100%, but by now I punya paru-paru is almost at 50 to 60%
function. You have the fibrosis, lung fibrosis.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's scarring of the lung. And do you need oxygens on and off oxygens at home?
No, sekarang ni I dah tak ada. I expatnya sekarang ni I dah boleh. I do my exercise regularly that morning and evening. I kena buat. And then
how long you exercise? Just what I have to tanya.
Okay, right. Okay,
what exercise are you doing?
Kalau pagi, I always do my breathing pagi, macam buat yoga ke apa tu. And then petang, normally I will do my brisk walk. It will be like 45 minutes because I duduk dalam campus. So to make satu round is about 45 minutes.
Okay, what do you feel after you buat 45 minutes? How do you feel? This is another catch of post-COVID. You think for post-COVID, the more you do exercise, you tak rasa you penat. After you did that 45 minutes, you rasa penat sangat.
Betul.
It's not correct. You don't have to go for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because the benchmark of your tiredness is subject to kind of activity. Post-exertion malaise, dipanggil post whatever you do, even you nak buat tu pasal you dah rasa macam you nak angkat barang pun rasa penat.
Yeah.
Because you have that because this post-COVID is something to do with your mitochondria disease dysfunction, because mitochondria kita produce and kita punya energy ATP. We don't have that. So if you exercise more, you do activity macam lebih buat activity lebih tebat, your capacity to go back to like other people who are normal is not. Please, this is something that you need to change. Yeah,
I see.
Not
Okay.
45 minutes, 10-15 minutes. The benchmark is if I dah jalan, I feel more energy. If I dah tidur, I more feel fresh. If you dah tidur, you tak feel fresh, your disease is not anyway. So, but there's a hope. Then we must put hope into anything, because it affects your brain. So I think your brain cells, because your oxygen is so low, affect your brain. So how you want to energize back your brain? This is where I can come in and help. This is what, because we need this energy so that your brain wave, your synapse between the brain must be on back. If not, you mungkin you ada brain fog. I think you must have a brain fog. Lupa.
Betul.
Lupa nak cakap, dah lupa. Nama dah lupa. Atau lupa. So you you must be a lecturer.
Yes. Yeah, when I'm giving a lecture, when I'm giving a talk, doctor, right? Kalau kelas I satu hari, I rasa towards the end, I rasa macam, ya Allah, penatnya. Duduk je pun. Kan? Sometimes you feel like, you duduk je pun. You're giving lecture tapi dia punya penat macam you buat kerja sawah.
Your brain. Your brain. Whatever you do, you need energy. Your brain, your energy drains with this disease. So you need to have something that can keep, how to make energy. You know how to find energy.
Okay, faham, doctor, understand.
Because if you look back, root cell, our cell, what is our cell, what they need. So please don't force yourself. I can see. Sorry, since you have become
it's okay. It's okay.
Can we go on ke? Apa, Juita?
Yes, go on. Go for it.
Thanks, Juita.
You can cry, you can you need your brain to teach, betul tak?
Yeah,
so you feel that you have lack of confidence, and when you tell this to your boss, you go, after you have this disease, you still go on with your job. For me, is it fair? You are not healthy. You are still under MC, because if not, you will be like this. Betul tak?
Yeah.
Before you kena COVID, but you are not the same person now. Your energy level is very, very poor. So this is where I don't know how the policy have to come in. Policy have to come in, because if not, we have the numbers of people, professionals been hit by this COVID. It's not be taking care. Taking care of a patients, for me, is not giving them all the tests, going to do the best hospital, best specialist, but if they can't solve your problem, it's for what?
Betul.
For me, this is the platform I can tell you all. Because I'm not, my specialty is not being recognized in Malaysia pun. I don't care. As long I can tell you all the truth, what is all you about. Because your hormones will be affected, your periods must not be, you feel that your periods are not, that who, do you want to take hormones? What type of hormone you want to take? When I look at you, you have the very high back, bengkak.
Yes, bengkak.
Because that is a sign of low thyroid. Affect your low thyroid. Your thyroid is so important for metabolism. Have you look into your thyroid? This is so important. And your estrogen, your progesterone, your DHA, your cortisols, your food, your water. So if you have hair loss, because the hair keep a lot of energy, energy kan banyak beribu-ribu kan.
Yeah, betul.
So why? Because they keep energy. If your hair keep losing, you make your energy of your body senang je. Kalau tak payah nak kira-kira lah. Okay?
Betul.
Your sleep, please sleep. Off your light. Stay outside. Early morning, go to outside ventilations so that you can get vitamin D. And you look into the early morning tu, tengok cahaya matahari tu yang tak kuat tu, so that you can this cahaya will penetrate your pineal gland in the mata, so you can sleep at night.
Okay.
You have disturb sleep. Bangun dia tak boleh tidur.
Betul. I cannot sleep actually. Doctor, I cannot sleep.
Nanti pergi doktor, pergi sakit jiwa punya doktor. Lama-lama you keep up all this medicine like this.
Betul.
So this is what lah. InsyaAllah can contact me how I can help. I don't know, because we are so far away, but now we can go into telemedicine. Yeah. So take more doctors to take care of you better, but different angle.
Yeah, different angle.
Yeah, different angle. Yeah, different. We can get different platform. Yeah, to help
Yeah,
you.
inshallah, Doctor.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
No worry.
All the best,
Yeah.
Yati. All the
Yeah.
best. Dr. Wan, I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Apa nasihat doktor now, with regards to some kelonggaran that given to us lah, where we are allowed to go out and all these, so what will be your nasihat, especially for those yang I'm also have all these commodities punya illness and all this, what would be your nasihat that we feel at ease to go out, tak rasa takut, kita tak dapat COVID pun kita anxiety juga tau, hati, and also depressed. So it's the same thing. It's the feeling whether you have COVID or not, you still have that kind of anxiety. I do have a bit.
I would like to add on to that. There's a question from Nurul Naimah here. Doktor, adakah advisable buat masa sekarang? Same question. Jika kita telah complete 2 dos dan bawa anak-anak kita bercuti. So that's same question lah. But I just needed to read her question. So go ahead.
It's a good question. Sebab okay, bagi orang yang ada vaksin, dia tak perlu risau lah untuk jumpa orang. Sebab vaksin actually is for you. It's for you. You protect yourself for yourself. Not for other people. Tapi orang yang tak vaksin patut susah hati. Patut susah hati lah. Sebab if we have vaccine, we can carry the virus without any symptoms. Kan? We can spread. But that's why orang yang dah vaksin tak nak dia spread. Sebab dia can be a carrier also without symptoms. So you nak pergi keluar, you still pakai all this SOP lah. Kena do that, still have SOP. Sebab our country ada yang tak not 100% vaccinated lagi. So it's good. You have to maintain the SOP. Kalau teruk, pakai 2. But you need to be socialized. Kalau contohnya saya tengok kan, kita jangan terlalu takut. Kita ingat, virus ni kecil je, tapi kalau dia dah kecil, dia tunjuk dia punya belang tu, kalau kita pun jadi takut. Kita ni khalifah, kita ada akal, ada semua tu, tapi kita dah rasa tak, semua takut. So we are not ourselves. Kita takut sangat. Jangan takut, sebab if you do vaccination, you take care of your health, you pakai mask, you pakai semua, basuh tangan selalu, sanitize selalu, insya-Allah. We distance lah. Because socialize ni penting. Tapi itu anak bawa anak ke luar negara, holiday, kelang terbang, siapa anak you vaccinate ke tidak, how old, and tengok negeri mana nak pergi. Kalau you nak pergi ke Indonesia, you berani ke nak pergi Indonesia, nak pergi overseas pun teruk. Ni pening, I don't advise during this 1 year you can go anywhere. Cuti Malaysia atau cuti dalam kampung ke, macam itulah. Saya tak nasihatkan lah ya. Buat benda keluar bila ada benda penting. And you can do business now through Zoom, everything. We have to adapt this. Adjust, adapt, and accommodate all the technology for you to live for survival. Not jadi jumpa holiday ni, I think is jadi second risk now during the pandemic.
Right.
Itu nasihat saya lah ya.
Doktor, I baru recover dalam 1 bulan sebenarnya. Saya Juliati. Actually, apa yang Kak Nayati rasa tu, I pun rasa. Lately, I memang rasa I sangat depressed yang tak tahu sebab apa. Dan rambut memang gugur. I dapat daripada my mate pergi beli barang. I memang dalam 4 bulan masa PKP memang tak jumpa orang pun. So, dan mate I, ada one of my mate tak survive. Actually kan, I tak tahu macam mana nak cakap. This virus tu kan lebih teruk macam dengue. And then last week, mental I macam breakdown. Rasa macam nak mati. Rasa macam nak terjun bangunan. I tak tahu kenapa the feeling tu macam tu tau. It's like macam, actually sometimes I feel like I need a hug. Padahal is COVID tu dah over 1 month tau. Tapi the feeling tu, doktor. And then sekarang ni berat I only 28. I tak lalu makan. So macam, I tak tahu kenapa dia jadi macam ni. Kan Kak Yati kan?
The disease, the process of the disease tu macam tu. So we need to reverse back. Reverse. Jadi kalau kita tahu, virus ni tak bagi aku makan, tak suka aku makan, aku kena makan sebab aku nak lawan kau. You need to, because this virus, dia akan jadi ganas kalau kita let this virus control us. You must understand this is the disease that you need to do something. Kalau dia tak ada selera makan, you makan. Sebab you makan sebab you nak lawan virus. Niat kena, niat kat Allah. Sebab Allah aja akan bantu kita. Sebab saya takut banyak sebab dia affect the brain. Dia affect the brain. Also dia akan affect kita bila kita letih, kita penat, affect kita punya amalan juga. Betul tak? And the headaches, I think the headache is so strong. Makan ubat.
Betul, dia punya sakit kepala tu memang tak pernah rasa yang sakit kepala yang tak pernah rasa macam tu tau. It's like bukan migraine. I tak reti nak tafsirkan sakit kepala tu macam mana rasa. And then I pun tak tahu macam mana I nak pergi day after day. The feeling is so worse. I'm strong.
Sampai you dapatkan treatment lepas kena COVID dengan masalah ni, yang siapa you bercakap?
Saya rasakan this is the first time I bercakap pasal apa yang I rasa.
Allahu Akbar. Cakaplah apa satu Malaysia ada dengar. Ramai yang lagi sini, ramai ya.
But I memang tak ada ramai kawan. Actually I masuk ni because of one of my agent yang invite. I think anak doktor kot.
Thank you Kak Zul.
I sangat down sebenarnya. I cannot talk to anybody. The feeling because people see me dekat, orang tengok I sangat kuat. Tapi this COVID, I tak tahu kenapa I rasa macam blackout semua benda. Haywire hidup ni.
Allahu Akbar.
Macam Itu je saya nak share.
Tak apa. Kita orang pun Allahu Akbar.
Dan I sangat stres doktor sebab I tak keluar rumah dan tiba-tiba I kena positif, anak I positif. Macam
always tell yourself this is semua izin Allah dan ujian untuk you. Never be strong. You will be a stronger woman sebab Allah tahu you boleh lawan penyakit ni. Ya, yang tak boleh lawan dah jalan. Dah meninggal dah. You still there and you have to fight for yourself and for your children, anak-anak, because any disease ada dia punya hope there will be a cure. So, penyakit semua ada ubatnya. Be positive. Never give up. And insyaAllah the people around will understand. So itu sepasal kita rakyat Malaysia kena be sensitive to people yang kena COVID. Sebab kita tak rasa. And there will be more and more. And how we want to manage. And there's no single pill yang boleh rawat. Tapi insyaAllah Allah akan bagi kita jalan keluar untuk baik. InsyaAllah pelan-pelan. Ya, tapi jangan biarkan sebab kalau kita sakit, kita biarkan brain kita melayang-layang, takut benda lain masuk. Ya, kita kena hidup juga sebab this one you have to understand because the emotions is very very important. Kita tak nak kita salahkan siapa-siapa. Kita insyaAllah you must be positive. Yang ada ubat, ada hope. Cari je. Ya. Kalau tak sakit kepala, makan ubat sakit kepala. Makan ubat tak apa. Okay, sometimes this most patient ni they have to take steroids back. Take steroid balik ya. So I used to give steroids. Go back to for this patient because when most of these patients bila kita ambil hormone level semua drop. So we give back the hormones. We support whatever support system yang boleh. Ya. InsyaAllah. Ini pun ada hikmah ya untuk saya jarang nak bercakap. Jarang saya bercakap sebab saya sibuk je.
Nurhayati, please look at the chat box. Nurhayati has reached out to you. She's given you her number. You all can talk to each other. And there's another lady here, Suhaila Yasin, also gave her number. So now you have people that you can talk to, insyaAllah. And Dr. Wan Julia as well. Dr. Wan Julia,
yes.
Ya, boleh kita share your number?
My number 016.
Nanti I nak tulis kat sini.
WhatsApp ni, sometimes I tak boleh angkat telefon kan. 016 23 393 7. Sorry? 67. 016-23-393-67.
Okay, so Zuriati, Dr. Wan Julia's number is there. Tolong ambil Puan Nurhayati's number so both of you can share your experiences and support each other. And also there's Suhaila Yasin who has also reached out to you all, to both of you. So please support each other. This is amazing. This is what the WMA Talk series is all about. It's for us to support each other, to share and to give this hug that we all need at this time. You know, hari ni saya pun jumpa seorang kawan yang lama saya tak jumpa. Tapi kita jumpa dekat gate saja, you know, and nak peluk macam tak boleh peluk kan, macam like, oh man, you know, but yeah. So reach out. I'm not a, okay. My mother was a cancer patient and cancer survivor, they call it. She survived cancer for 30 years. But you know what? Cancer patients, they are not survivors. They are warriors. And you know what? You people, you are not post-COVID patients. You are COVID warriors. That's what you all are. Okay? So please know that. You all are warriors.
I think we should change the name post-COVID to a warrior rather than post-COVID.
Exactly. Even cancer.
We sometimes whatever Putih cakap kena ikut. You know, we need to COVID warriors. I think doa. Sebab I think you post-COVID tu tak ada makna. Kita sebagai Islam, kita I think yes, COVID warriors. Yeah, rather than we been kita stigmatize this nama ni kepada post-COVID lah, COVID pening kepala ke, COVID warriors. I think women should take this name. Don't take, oh I'm not post-COVID, I'm a COVID warriors. Ini lama-lama kita jadi warriors.
I think you have to embrace it, Dr. Wan. Walau macam mana pun you embrace it. You've gone through it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be afraid of. You've gone through it. So we have to embrace it. Again, like I said, people say, oh, your mother was, you know, a fabulous, you know, cancer survivor. I said, no, she's not a cancer survivor. She's a cancer warrior. She survived cancer for 30 years. You know, so to me, cancer patients are cancer survivors. Sorry, cancer survivors are not survivors, they are warriors.
Warriors, yeah. We need more warriors. Warriors to fight for the disease. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know I'm not a cancer patient, neither am I a COVID warrior, but I've gone through something again that gave me PTSD, and it was terrible. People I'm addressing you, Zuriati and Nurhayati. People don't understand how you feel. You know, you think you're going crazy. You think you're going nuts. You know, you can't sleep. You can't eat. You know, phobia. Saya phobia. Motor lalu pun saya phobia. Kereta lalu pun saya phobia dulu. You know, it was so scary for me. I'm afraid of people. Can you believe that I'm afraid of people? But you know what? At the end of the day, when there is no one around, there's you. You are the strongest thing in this world. There's you. If there's no one else, there's you. Kita tak nak cakap pasal agama ke apa sini ya. Allah and all the other deities and all the other religions, that is between you and your faith. I'm talking about you. There is no one else stronger than you in this world. Remember that, because I went through this, I went through what I went through because I wanted to get through it. You know, orang datang jumpa, oh, you can do it, Juita, you can walk again, you can talk again, you can to me, pada I benda tu semua macam lalat tau dah bunyi dia. You know, at the end of the day, suka hati aku lah, aku nak hidup, aku tak nak hidup, aku nak mati, suka hati aku lah. You know, it comes to that point, right? But at the end of the day, it's you, Zuriati. It's you, Nurhayati. You guys, we are strong. It is us. At the end of the day, it's us. You can have 100 people sitting in front of you telling you that you've got to do it. You've got to survive and all that. But at the end of the day, it's you. You are the strongest thing in this world. There is no one else like you in this world. There's only one. And we are strong. We are strong because we are who we are, and you have to remember that. Tak ada orang yang boleh buat you kuat. Anak-anak I ke, my husband ke, my friends ke, my family. Oh, you can do it, you can do it. I'm like, get out of my face. You know, at the end of the day, just leave me alone. At the end of the day, I am here, sitting here in front of all of you because I want to be here. Because it is me. So whatever it is you. You are strong. You know you are. If you went through this, both of you, you can go through anything, man. You know, like what? You know, you
Virus je lah ada. Virus saja kecil je.
Virus saja. Kau kenal tak Zuriati siapa? Kau kenal tak Nohayati siapa? Kau kenal tak Juwita Jalil siapa? Hello, we made it. We are here. We made it. Okay, we are here, and this is what it is. Okay, so yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Wan Julia. Thank you so much for this. This is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. Thank you so much. As I said, this is what WMA is all about. It's not just for women. It is for all of us. Thank you to all the men who are here to support us. This is what we need. We need men to be here so that they understand and they can support us. And thank you, guys. Thank you to all the men who have spent your time with us. Jimmy, Hishamuddin, and a few other, Anwar, and Zaidon, siapa lagi? A few other men here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. If I have not mentioned your name, I'm sorry. It's just that there's so many names here. I can't quite find you. But thank you for being here with us. Thank you, Zuriati, for sharing, for reaching out. Thank you, Nohayati. I hope you guys get together. Find me. Sure. Let's get together and we'll talk and we'll support each other. Thank you so much, Wan Julia. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih menjemput saya, insyaAllah.
Dr. Liz, before we go, can you please say, would you like to tell them a little bit more about WMA, about the courses that we're having and so on?
Okay, it's kind of like a bit speechless session today. Anyway, yeah, I would like to thank Dr. Wan Julia, especially sharing with us. I think those very valuable lah. I think kita semua yang my takeaway is like kita tak payah takut lah dengan apa yang terjadi, and we should be kata stronger than the virus itself, you know. So we can fight the virus, insyaAllah. Right? So you want to know more about what we do, you can actually log in into our website, right? Adla Group, and of course we have a Facebook, which is a Women Mentoring Network Facebook. And for that, you know, I also like to thank Juwita. So I call you Julia, but another new name, Juwita, for being such a wonderful moderator. So encouraging with lots of love and all. We really need that. And all of you today, you know, and thank you so much everyone for sharing your story. Yeah, this is a platform. We are here to share, and please reach out to each other. And this is going to be a beautiful journey, you know, and a life-changing journey for all of us. So for that, Juwita, let's take a group photo.
Let's take a group photo. Come on, everybody. Can we have your cameras on? We'll take a group photo.
Yeah, we have Intan here, the project director for this program.
Intan?
Yeah, I think Intan will take the photo.
Yes, everyone switch on the video. Kita senyum-senyum kan?
Senyum, smile. Okay, big smile.
Alright, on my count get ready. Ada few pages ni, so senyum tu kena tahan saja. Okay.
Freeze!
Yes, freeze. Right, get ready. 1, 2, 3, first page.
Thank you for all the dua. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love. Join us again the next time and we'll share more love with everyone. Thank you.
Yes, brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Fatima, for coming.
Yeah.
Yes, catch up with you. Yes.
You take care, everybody. Stay strong.
Thanks.
Stay cheerful, Juwita. Stay
Hi,
cheerful.
Jimmy. Thanks for
Thank you,
coming.
Juwita. Being a very good moderator.
Take care, ladies.
Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Doktor semua
Big hugs to everyone.
Hugs and flying kiss.
Yeah, hugs and flying kiss, you know.
Thank you,
Wow.
bye.
Bye.